my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, today I'm going to be talking about things that I wish that I knew before I went into my fitness journey, weight loss journey, all that stuff, me trying to better myself. So yeah, my last video that I talked about like my weight loss and stuff, it was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, and I wasn't trying to make like a crazy long video, so I'm just gonna get right to it. So the first thing, when eating in a calorie deficit, it is about eating as much as you can in that deficit, and it's not about eating as little as you can. So that was my problem. I would have like 1,500 calories, and I would be like, all right, bet, let's see if I can not eat that much, basically. So, and then at that point, like, I'm not eating enough. So like, yeah, so at that point, you're not eating enough. So like, that is the goal with the calorie deficit. You want to eat as much as you can in that deficit, so that way you're eating enough. Yeah. So the next thing is weight training can help you burn more calories than doing a bunch of cardio. For me, I literally, at first, the only like working out that I did was cardio. Like, all I did was run or walk. Like, there was a time where I was walking 2 to 3 miles a day every single day, and yeah, that was crazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I learned you don't need to do cardio. Cardio is not bad. Like, it's so good for your heart. It's great for you. It is a good way to burn calories and stuff, but like, it's the best way to describe it. I'm so not good at wording things, but like when you're lifting, that helps build your muscle, of course, obviously, but that helps you build muscle, and muscle helps you with your metabolism and helps you burn calories, all that good stuff. I'm not like certified or anything, so I'm not trying to like give out the wrong information, but like that's like kind of the basics of it. So I was trying to do it 2 to 3 days a week, but the only cardio I'll get is when I'm at work. But I try to get my steps in at least. This one I still have to tell myself, no one cares about what you're doing at the gym. No one's watching you. They're too busy looking at themselves, which is true. Like, there's always a group of guys, like, you know, they're flexing, you know, looking at themselves in the mirror. They're not even lifting, and they're just looking at themselves. Like, whatever, like, we all do it, but yeah, they're not looking at you. Try not to have anxiety. You just gotta push through. And the next one, I had to do this, but it's on my iPad because I can't remember. Oh man, I talked about this in my last video about my weight loss and stuff, but lifting weights will not make you look manly or bulky. The only way that's gonna happen is if you're eating in a caloric surplus, which is when you're eating more calories in, less calories out, which is what a lot of like people do when they want to bulk. It's just the fastest way to build muscle, pretty much. So yeah, so like, I don't know, I've been lifting for like 6 months consistently now, and I wish I started when I first tried losing weight. Like, I didn't pick up any weights until like a year after, and like the progress that I've made in just 6-7 months, like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, wow, imagine like what my progress would be, or like the progress that I would have made if I had started like almost 2 years ago. I mean, like, it's whatever. Like, you know, I'm still doing me, still doing good, putting in that work, But yeah, so lifting does not make you look manly. Period. So don't be afraid to lift. That is how you get the booty. Girls will ask me, how do I, like, what do I do? How do I lose weight without losing, like, you know, my butt or like my cherries? But I'm just like, pick up the weights, girl. Just gotta weight train, like, and eat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like, yeah, don't think that's gonna make you look manly. You do not need to do 8 to 10 exercises for your workout. You really only need like 4 to 6. And I just like recently learned this like a couple months ago. Like, you're learning all the time. Like, fitness and stuff, it's a learning process. Like, honestly, you're gonna learn something all the time. I feel like I know a lot, but there's still so much that I don't know. But yeah, I just started doing this a couple months ago. I literally would be like, all right, 7, 8, 9 exercises, gotta get it done, gotta do it. But then I like did more research. Some of the influencers that I follow, they were all saying the same thing basically. Like, you know, if you're able to do that many exercises, like 7, 8, 9 exercises, then you're just not doing enough with your other exercises. So I was just like, okay. So I started doing that. I chose like 3 compound movements. So like for legs, for example, I always do back squats, Bulgarian split squats, and hip thrusts. Because sometimes I'll change up my leg exercises, but not like a whole lot. Like, I'll alternate every other leg day, because like you don't need to do that. But like my compound movements are always the same. So I really added on the weight. And then after those 3 exercises, I was like, oh my gosh, my legs are dead. Like, I feel like they're really gonna fall off. Like, oh my gosh, I was basically crawling out of the gym when I first started doing that. I mean, I'm still kind of doing that, but like the first time, wow, like, oh my gosh, now I understand. You don't need to do cardio to lose fat. I thought I did. And like when I kind of plateaued, like that's all I was doing. And then I would, Zeus, please be careful. Okay. Do not bump my phone. Oh, okay. That was like all I was really focused on. And like that's when I plateaued for a hot minute. And I was like, oh my gosh, like why is this not working? And then I would start running, and then I was like, I was so miserable. And then like I learned, like, I don't need to, I know. You don't need to do a bunch of cardio. I think I've said it enough. So, I'm not playing fetch with you. Not right now. Okay. And then the next one. Oh my gosh. It does not matter what time of day you eat, guys. I don't know why I find this funny. I realized that on my own, like, it really does not matter what time of day you eat, because what do night shift people do? Like, can they not eat lunch or like eat on their break when they're at work and stuff? Like, what? That makes no sense. It does, like, there's no don't eat carbs after 8. What? That is so dumb. I'm sorry, but that's so dumb. Oh my gosh. I, like, cannot believe I bought into that crap when I was in high school. Like, my favorite. My favorite. There is no such thing as good or bad foods. Everything, say it with me, everything in moderation. Yeah, everything in moderation, honest to God. Like, please stop. I'm not telling you to go and eat a bunch of fast food and all of that, because like in the long run, probably isn't gonna do you good, like for your health, because of like the food that it is or anything like that. But I am saying that eating it at all is not going to hurt you, unless you have like a specific health issue. I'm not your doctor, but like in general, Like, generally speaking, it does not matter. Like, I am such a big sweet person. I love, like, it's not really candy, but like my guilty pleasure is chocolate or anything like baked good stuff. I don't know. Like, I love cookies, anything with chocolate, brownies, like fudgy ones. I could go on. But like I really have a big sweet tooth. So that way I'm not, because I don't want to restrict myself. I never restrict myself anymore. I just find a way to fit it in somehow. It's all about like what works best for you. So like what works for me isn't gonna work for everyone else. But yeah, I know it's like one of the most common phrases, but for real, everything in moderation. Yeah, because like some people will still say to me like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of bread, or like, that's, what are you doing eating Oreos? Like, that, you can't have that. Babe, I can have it. I'm just not gonna eat the whole pack. So yeah, don't restrict yourself from what you want, because then you're probably gonna end up binge eating. That's what leads to, you know, eating disorders and all that stuff. So, but that's like another topic. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I wanted to keep it short and simple and sweet and all of that. So I know, again, there's like so many videos like this, but yeah, hopefully you learned something new from this and all of that. So sorry if there was a lot of repeated content or repeated stuff. That is all for this video. I hope you liked it. Again, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and appreciate all of the love and support. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.